Hey my loves, it's Callie from Love Cooks, and I am so excited that you have made your way over to the channel today and that you get to be a part of us talking about the Flair Espresso machine. Love Cooks is all about making alternative eating easier on you with fun, healthy, simple recipes. And I just want to take a minute today and brag about the Flair Espresso machine. I absolutely adore this machine for so many reasons, which we are going to get into in a second. I'm going to tell you all about my top 3 reasons why you should buy a Flair and my top 3 tips for using it and getting the most delicious espresso ever. I fell in love with the Flair when my brother gave me one for Christmas. I was just loving Nashville, loving being in Nashville, but spending so much money on coffee. Seriously, y'all, I love coffee, but I could not figure out a reliable way to make espresso at home that tasted good. I had tried various machines, various grinders, and I just couldn't get it right. But when I saw the Flair, I was like, this is really interesting. This thing doesn't use electricity. All it requires is hot water from a kettle, and I can totally do this. Because let's be real, I come at coffee more as like a mad scientist and less of like an actual scientist. I was never very good at math, but I love food and I love thinking of ways to make food delicious and easier to create at home. It saves you money. It's a better way to be eating, to be able to control the things you're eating, especially if you're on a particular diet or lifestyle. It's super great. So I adore the Flair. And I want to share with you guys 3 reasons why I think you should get one, why I love it. The first reason why I love the Flair is, like I mentioned earlier, it is affordable, y'all. The price of the Flair is around $200. But let's be real, the amount that we can spend on coffee in a month by drinking coffee at a coffee shop can be more than that if you have a bit of a habit. No judgments. I feel you. So the Flair is worth its money in gold, you guys. For that price, you get to make espresso at home every day in your bunny slippers if you want, in your pajamas. I like to make mine and sit on my sofa and pet my dog. It's a beautiful ritual. But the Flair allows you to do that. It allows you to make amazing coffee at home. The second reason I love the Flair is because it's simple, it's easy. You know, Love Cooks is all about fun, healthy, simple, and this is a brilliant way to keep it simple. Literally with the Flair, all you do is, grind your beans, pour hot water over them, and press down on the lever portion, and it's perfect. The only challenging thing about the Flair was getting the grind size right on the beans to get the most crema. I mean, literally, you just adjust the grind size to get more froth on it if you want. That was the hardest thing about this machine. It's amazing. And then the third reason that I love the Flair is I get to be so creative in the kitchen with it. As you guys can see, if you stay tuned to this playlist, we are gonna be sharing all kinds of Flair recipes with you. I'm gonna have an iced mocha recipe that's vegan and dairy-free. We can click here for that. And then I'll also have a paleo almond flour chocolate chip cookie with Flair Espresso that is divine. But it just allows you to create for recipes that call for coffee in them, for alternative ways. Even if you don't want to do a coffee drink, if you want to make cookies with it, or you want to add it to a cake. I mean, chocolate cake with espresso in it is divine. I just love the creative freedom that it gives you getting to do it at home. So those are my 3 reasons why I absolutely adore the Flair. Also, I want to share with you guys the 3 tips I have. I keep on using 3 in the wrong way and it's going in the wrong frame of the camera. 3 reasons, 3 tips for doing excellent espresso with the Flair. My number 1 tip is your coffee beans. Y'all, when you read the instruction on the Flair and it says fresh coffee beans, it means it. And no, I don't mean fresh as in I went to the grocery store today to buy them. You really have to get fresh beans to get the most crema. So I adore, in the spirit of crema, the coffee shop crema here in Nashville. It's incredible. I'll give you a link to the show notes below where you can buy those beans. Also, love the experience of shopping there, but you could get your beans wherever you love, wherever you enjoy. You just need to make sure they're fresh, like they're roasted within a week or 2 of when you buy them. So those fresh beans are gonna give you a beautiful crema. Then the second tip I have is water. Okay, the water that you use in the Flair, I feel like is important. You want to try your best to use filtered water. I know, this seems like a lot. It seems like I'm being a coffee snob, but I promise you, if you care about good tasting food, if you care about good tasting coffee, it is worth the effort it takes to buy spring water, to filter your water at home. Use filtered water in the Flair, and I promise you will not be disappointed. And also, if you check out the Flair website, you can find out the ideal temperature for each type of roast of bean, which is also super fantastic. All right, my third tip for my favorite, y'all, I can't get the threes. My third tip, oh Lord, for how to use the Flair in a beautiful manner and get the best crema, the best espresso is your grind. So that's something I had to play around with when I got the Flair. I wasn't immediately like, oh, this is perfect crema. Once I dialed the grind size in, it was, and I adore it now. But you just purchase a great grinder. Y'all, it's really, really worth the investment. I promise you the amount I've saved in coffee costs just grinding my beans at home is amazing. And also, if you can, get a burr grinder. Those type of grinders are ideal for the Flair. They get a perfect grind size, an even grind size, and I think you're gonna dig the way it tastes. So I'm gonna put links in the show notes below. Check it out. For the kettle I use, for the Flair, to purchase the Flair, and then I'm also gonna put a link for the grinder that I use that I absolutely adore. It's automatic, it's amazing. So y'all, that is the Flair Espresso machine. That is my review of the Flair. That is the 3 reasons why I feel like you have to get one ASAP. I promise you it's gonna bless your life. And then number 3 is my 3 reasons of how to make the best espresso. Those are my mad scientist tips, my tips of just doing it at home. I am by no means the coffee expert of all coffee experts, but for someone who's trying to keep it easy in the kitchen, try to keep it fun and healthy, those are my favorite tips. Y'all, thank you so much for checking out this Flair video. If you like this video, feel free to click like below. I would love to have your like. And if you're feeling Love Cooks, click subscribe. That way you can stay tuned into all the fun and craziness that's headed your way with recipes, tips that are gonna make alternative eating easier on you and your family. And then, hey, comment below. Have you used a Flair? I'd love to know your experience with it. Do you have a favorite bean you use for espresso? I'd love to hear about that. And I just wanna get to know you. I want you to be a part of the Love Cooks community and be my friend. Just love you guys. So thanks so much for checking out this video. From my heart to yours, from my coffee mug to yours, much love.